Just a quick moment of your time. I want to talk about this interview that Cody did with the Busted Open radio crew this morning, where he said that he learned that The Rock might be taking his WrestleMania spot at the Royal Rumble. This is a big flag. This is a pause for concern. If this is real, right, and I don't think Cody's doing a character here, it's been alluded to of the pivot multiple times. I know a lot of people wanted to say, no, this was the plan all along. They were going to do this swerve. It doesn't seem like it. No, it does not. But I want to point out that this is not good. This is showing me that if I invest as a fan and I watch week in and week out and I become a big fan of this product, I become a huge fan of WWE. I'm a fan of WWE, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm a massive fan of WWE. But if you're telling me as a viewer that I don't fundamentally matter in this case, because if you have told me and conditioned me and got me to fall in love with a character, getting me to be on the side of Cody, and you were ultimately just going to throw that all away so you could get a Rock WrestleMania moment, why am I going to invest my time, effort, and energy into this? And I know this is one storyline, but it's also the biggest storyline that they've told over the last couple of years besides the Bloodline. Cody was integral to that story. Cody and the Bloodline were intrinsically linked together after that WrestleMania main event. And that's what infuriates me to no end. Because if I'm going to take it, if I watched an entire movie, if I was watching a Spider-Man movie, right? And at the end, Spider-Man goes, you know what, Green Goblin? I'm going to tag out. Here comes Iron Man. And then Iron Man comes in and he wins. And I'm like, well, why do we do that stuff with Spider-Man? Why is this a Spider-Man movie? It doesn't make sense. That's the problem. And this isn't me trying to attack WWE because I have to throw that in because people will say, you're a paid AEW show. Yeah, you just don't like WWE. No, dude, I don't like bad storytelling. I don't like investing my time, effort, and energy in something that does not pay off. And I'm not calling it fan service because it's not. This is bad storytelling. This shows me that, I don't know if it was The Rock's decision. I don't know if it is Triple H's decision or a multitude or, a little bit of both. Who knows? But I want to point out, besides this interview and the interview that Brian Gewirtz did, which is The Rock's personal writer, saying we thought that, Cody was supposed to sell it differently when he gave up his WrestleMania spot. What do you want him to do? Not look like a sad puppy dog? You took away the man's WrestleMania spot. What do you want? Everything makes so much more sense now. It just does. When Cody wins, he immediately wins the Royal Rumble. He immediately hits the turnbuckle, points up at the Roman Reigns box, and goes, I want you. I'm challenging you. If Cody knew that The Rock may have taken that spot right off the bat, I would do the same thing. I'm going to start calling stuff out like that. And then when Cody goes on to the Raw after Mania, or the Raw after Royal Rumble, he goes, man, I really needed that after this weekend. Why? Because The Rock is using his political stroke to take away your spot, maybe? Maybe? This is not good. WWE for the longest time was a vanity project for one decrepit, disgusting old man. And now I'm worried that it's going to be a vanity project for The Rock. You can't do that. That's not a successful blueprint to making fans happy. And I know a lot of people are going to say, well, Triple H is doing this and doing that and doing this. Yes, but did Triple H do this as well? That's my question. And maybe they'll talk about it in the documentary. I don't think they will because that's going to put a lot of blame on somebody, which that documentary has been pushed back for like a month or so now. I just want to put it out there that I do not think this is the best thing for WWE to have done, and I'm glad they made the right call and they made a course correction. That's great. I love that. I'm very happy about that. But the fact that they thought they could even do it in the first place should be ringing some alarm bells. And I know everybody wants to say, like, Triple H is a good booker and this, and that, and the other. I'm not saying he's not, right? But I'm saying be skeptical. Because if we weren't skeptical about this, we had Rock and Roman in the main event of WrestleMania this year. And I don't know about you. I like The Rock. I grew up watching him. He's fine. He's good at what he does, right? He's not going to throw out a 5-star instant classic or do something that I haven't seen him do before, but that's not the point of nostalgia, right? Just be skeptical. Make your voices heard, and if there's something that you hear that is not good, say it. That's fine. Blind loyalty would have put us in a very bad position here. And that's the problem that I have with the internet wrestling community, is there's too much blind loyalty. I don't care if you're an AEW fan, a WWE fan, you watch it all. You've seen these people, the AEW only fans, the AEW fanboys, the WWE fanboys, the people who only watch WWE and will make fun of you if you don't watch their preferred product. That kind of blind loyalty for any company is an issue. And I'll tell you why. This right here. So, always let your voices be heard as the consumer, because you need to know that they're listening. Don't let them... This is a long rambling video, and I do apologize. We've seen it for too long. I know they finally got it right with Roman Reigns, but how many times do we have to listen to the same terrible promo from him? And I know, it was Vince McMahon booking it. It's easy just to kind of write that stuff off and dismiss it like that. But you have to remember, people are set in their ways. We need to challenge the status quo to make sure pro wrestling continues to stay fresh and new. If you just accept mediocrity, we'll just keep getting mediocre wrestling. And I know about you, and I know about me, and you and me, because we're smart. You're smart. I know you're smart. You're very smart. You're very handsome, too. Very handsome. We do not want mediocre wrestling. We don't. So make sure that you let your voices be heard in the wrestling space, but also, I don't want to see your blind loyalty. If you got blind loyalty, pound sand, kick rocks, hit the bricks. We don't need you. That's simple. Anyways, remember, pro wrestling's predetermined and your life isn't. Go do something great today. We'll see you next time.